Greetings, exiles. I'll begin with a motivational intro. Well, now comes the most enjoyable part. Let's spend money and improve our gear. I need a new amulet. I was originally planning to get a simplex amulet, but then I saw the price and I think I'll pass. Alternatively, you could consider the Eyes of the Great Wolf talisman, but I think you can buy those expensive items without me. So I decided to show you how to make a cheap but good amulet for this build. First, I need an amulet with Elder Influence and T1 physical damage over time. Buy the cheapest one, but the main thing is that it has only one Elder modifier. This is important. Next, I need a gold amulet with Shaper Influence and T1 increased quantity. You can buy it, but it's not my way. I bought a level 85 base. And I am using alteration spam to find T1 increased quantity. The amulet must not have any other Shaper Influence modifiers. To be honest, I could buy what I need, but I just enjoy the process. I love the alteration spam. Perfect. Now we are buying an Awakener's Orb and using it. Wow. Pretty good. Benchcraft, and I got a pretty good amulet for Magic Find. Let's keep crafting. Now it's the time for new armor. I bought this fractured base and used essences. Pretty good. But let's try it again. And another good armor. But I think I'll stick with this one. And of course 6 links. Easy. And how many orb of fusing do you need to get 6 links? I completely forgot. Sacred Orb. Perfect. New Goldworm with maximum endurance charges. Watcher's Eye for more damage. And some new gems. Just what I need. And now I have a little break. Of course, gambling break. That was close. Now let's see what's in the new puzzle box. Oh no. Scam. Alright, let's open another Voidborn key. I am done with this gambling. No more. Nice. This is definitely the last time. For sure. What? I am not addicted. I was just asked by my friend to open a few stacked decks for him. Alright, let's get back to the upgrades. I want Unnatural Instinct. But I'm not going to buy it, of course. Why buy it when you can just find it? I also need Enlighten level 3, because I plan to change my jewels and I need extra mana reservation. New Large Cluster. And a new Elegant Hubris, because I need to get a chance to avoid being shocked. It's not the best copy, but there were no others on the trading site. Unfortunately, I lost item's rarity, but chance to avoid being shocked and damage are more important parameters. in combination with Storm Shroud. And with this Abyss Jewel we get immunity to all elemental ailments, which greatly improves our survivability on T16 maps. And some charms to fix our chaos resistance. Last purchase for now. Pretty expensive jewels, but they are worth it because they greatly increase our damage. Well, we've had a pretty good shopping session and my character is much stronger, but I've spent almost all the currency, so I need to go hunting for loot goblins. But before we do, let's get our last void stones. Easy. Just remember to swap your Magic Find gear for another one with life and some useful modifiers. These are pretty good rings that will help you in boss battles. They are very easy to craft. Like this. This is a good loot goblin. Crazy loot explosion. I love this league. The doctor. I feel so much better now. Thanks, Doc. No way. Oh no, fake Tink. Classic bait. No squire for me. Sag. The ring. Just what I need. Real Tink. I won't sell it because I could use this ring. Unfortunately, I don't have a very good Ventor Gamble worth copying, but I think I'll fix that in the future. But Calandra's touch definitely makes the character cooler. Let's now talk about my farm strategy and how each of you can get the same loot. My new atlas looks like this. Pretty standard strategy that almost everyone uses. Beyond, Delirium, Legion, and Strongboxes are the best mechanics for high-end Magic Find. I use the following scarabs and sextants. Pretty standard choices too. If you want to use this strategy, you will need a budget of 20 to 30 divine orbs because sextants and scarabs are quite expensive. It is also a time-consuming strategy because you will spend a lot of time buying and selling loot, but in Affliction it is one of the best ways to earn currency. And you can easily earn up to 20 divine orbs per hour. As for the map, my choice is Burial Chamber. Many people may be surprised by my choice, and you may ask why this map and not Crimson Temple. First of all, Burial Prison has a good layout for Legion. And Legion is the best mechanic for Magic Find, which spawns a lot of rare monsters that also have a very good quantity. You can of course use Legion in Crimson Copium, but it is ineffective because this map is all about narrow corridors. Your Legion will be pathetic. Also in the Burial Chamber you can find the Doctor, an expensive divination card that drops much more often than the Apothecary. And the cherry on the cake is the Fortunate, another divination card that drops very often and which is a stable source of income. I also recommend using 8 mods corrupted maps, which you can buy in TFT Discord server. And finally, about the mechanics of the league. It's just crazy for Magic Find, and I recommend you don't miss it. But don't be too greedy. With my current gear, I collect no more than 1,500 wisps in total. This of course doesn't sound good because we lose a lot of loot, but the mechanics of the league are deadly. And there's no point in being greedy because you just won't be able to kill anything or you'll use all your portals. And now for the most important part. Listen up. I've explained my strategy, but most of you will probably have problems with it. So if you die a lot on maps, I recommend Drop Beyond and Delirium. It will make the maps much easier and you won't need to use all the portals. Also, maybe 8 mods maps can be difficult for you, so use uncorrupted maps. There is also the option of running high-level yellow maps, which is also quite profitable. But there is a problem with map sustain, and it is a bit annoying when you have to constantly change your void stones. In this league, the most important thing is to find the best strategy for yourself, where you can finish the map quickly enough, die a minimum number of times, and still collect a lot of wisps. In general, try and experiment and try and find the most optimal strategy for you personally. Let's go to the maps again, because I have to make one more important but very expensive purchase. I want to warn you that for this strategy you will need a very good loot filter. This was my first map with an uber strict loot filter. And as you can see, there is a lot of loot. So I had to change the loot filter. You can find my loot filter in the description to this video. I want to give you some tips that will help you die less. Always move. Don't stop. Don't shield charge into the large pack of mobs. Loot only after you kill all mobs. Don't stay in the middle of the Legion. Don't forget about Berserk. Frankly, as you can see, I violate them myself, but I can't do anything about it. When I see so much loot, I go crazy. But following these simple rules will greatly increase your survivability. It's time. The Holy Grail for the Magic Find build. The Headhunter. Don't forget about your Abyss Jewel, which gives you a chance to avoid being shocked. You need to place it in the socket on your passive tree. With the new belt, the speed of earning currency increases dramatically because now we can collect more wisps. At this point, I just need to spend some time in the burial chamber, earn currency to buy Shako with corrupting Cry level 35 and Progenesis, and the build is ready. The Affliction is the best league for magic find ever in Path of Exile. And if you've never tried MF before, now is the best time to do it. You don't have to choose this build because there are plenty of options. And with the new league mechanics, you will have a lot of loot. And a lot of loot is always fun and exciting. So don't miss your chance to find the mirror. Well, I've got a character like this, and I think I've done a good job. The character is certainly not perfect, but he's doing 100% of what he needs to do. It's been a wonderful journey, but unfortunately it's come to an end. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching, commenting, and giving me advice. I appreciate it. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and comments. And if you have any questions, join my Discord channel. The link you will find in the description of this video. Bye everyone, and see you in new videos.